someone was doing a research, but when he failed to understand something in the genes between the chimpanzee and humans, whatever he failed to understand, he said that it was useless. Are you seeing the problem here? Like I was sharing with you the other day that where human mind ends, whatever man cannot interpret, he will try to say, maybe it is because of this. I gave an example of an heredity test. Someone has an heredity test kit, and he has put the blood sample. He has also put the reagent, and the heredity has shown maybe what the person has not understood. He will say the heredity is what? It is spoiled, or is expired. Or if we prove that the heredity was working, then they will say the reagent was spoiled. If we confirm that the reagent was also okay, they will say maybe the blood sample had issues. They will say, but that man that we got the blood sample from, does he drink alcohol? When you say, yes, he was drunk. Aha, you see, it's because the man was drunk. So this blood had a lot of alcohol in it, so now the heredity could not react well. A human being will try to find out what fits his understanding to explain what he does not understand. Just like I gave an example, if people have failed to understand how you are doing things, they will say, we must deliver this person. This person has evil spirits. That's a common thing. And I pray that truly we become true witnesses of God's truth everywhere we shall go. And whatever we do not understand, we must not run to draw conclusions. Better than say, this one I have not understood. Someone one time might understand, because God reveals himself. God reveals things to people at his appropriate time. Because he wants his name to have the glory, then he makes sure that we get to understand these things, that we are able truly to really have trust in him. Now, like this guy, he was in a laboratory, he failed to understand some part of the genes, but also he was basing his research on a small portion of the content. And now he wanted everyone to, he rushed to make a conclusion that he has discovered this. On the basis of more realistic comparative studies and articles, in a sense by Cohen, called the suggested 1% difference as a myth, would help us here. Meanwhile, the comparison of just the brain genes of a chimpanzee and humans has delivered a similarity between chimps and man of only 83%. Now, the second research by Cohen shows that it was not 99%, it was 83%. Now you can see the confusion. That's why I was telling you earlier on that in research, people will also give their feelings. When someone is doing research, he will bring it the way he has understood it. And I am sure if we gave like 100 scientists to do the same research, they will bring different results. Am I lying? Just like you have seen a situation whereby when you go and test in Soroti, they will find you have this complication. When you go and test in Mbale, the results might change. When you go to Mulago, the results might also might change. Now, where is the problem? Is it the machines or me? I give an example. My mother was scanned in Amuria, in one of the clinics that I may not mention here. And when she was scanned, the results came that her liver was spoiled, that it was getting to green. Her pancreas was also affected, that it was swollen. But when I thought about this, I said, you first bring her to Soroti. we do a second scan here. On scanning here, it will discover that my mother had nothing wrong with her liver and with her pancreas. And in this case, the doctor said she has only some little ulcers, which are not even chronic. Just go and have this treatment, she will be well. And that was the reality. So also we must believe that, we must also take it very clearly that the machines that are used for making these researches, even when they're doing these tests, are not perfect. They are human made and have errors. It's only God who does not make errors, but human beings make many errors. That's why there is always advancement in technology. People are trying to get what gives the most accurate results. And in this case, we must also agree that these machines that we are using have limitations. This is where they cannot reach beyond that. And when machines fail to give results, we must not give conclusions that there is an error in humans.